Well, joining us for the entertainment panel is Abby St. John. Abby, a few things to talk about, starting with the announcement that Grease, we know that they're getting a prequel movie called Summer Nights, which has not gotten any traction as of late, but what has gotten traction of late is a Paramount Plus prequel, which revolves around the Pink Ladies. So touch on more on what we know at this point.
Yes, so it's going to be a 10-episode series, and it's going to be called Grease: The Rise of the Pink Ladies. Paramount Plus had last October bought the rights to the show from HBO Max, which was going to be titled Rydell High. But Paramount Plus has now taken over the show, and it's going to follow Rizzo, Frenchie, Marty, and Jan, who are fed up misfits from Rydell High. They come together and they form what we know now as the Pink Ladies, and it's just their journey of how they how they got together, how they became friends, and how they formed this group that kind of shakes up Rydell High. It takes place 4 years before we meet Sandy, so 4 years before the movie Grease took place. So it's going to be interesting to see, kind of how their group formed, how maybe how the T-Birds fall in place with that as well. I'm very excited because they're four characters that seemingly have different personalities from the Grease movie, but they all come together to form this group because they are those kind of misfits, and they go against the norm of their school. So I'm very excited to see it. Not much has been shared along the lines of plot or even, who's going to be playing these characters. All we know is that it will be on Paramount Plus, and it has been greenlit, so it's going to be in production very soon.
And you mentioned with HBO Max, so one of the big projects HBO Max has coming up right away is, I know Batgirl has been a movie that has been in the works. We know early on Joss Whedon was in talks to do it, but then he is no longer attached to the project, so now they're getting the directors from Bad Boys for Life to do it. So testing already began not too long ago, Abby, but after testing a couple actresses that are pretty well known, like Zoe Dutch and Haley Lou Richardson, they finally found the one to take on the reins of this character.
Yes, her name is Leslie Grace, and she just had her breakout role in the musical In the Heights, and she did fantastic in it. She did beat out, like you said, Zoe Deutsch and Haley Lou Richardson, pretty big names, but she is now being cast as Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, in the new film Batgirl, and it will debut exclusively on HBO Max, and the plot again is under wraps. We don't know much about what to expect. All we know is that Barbara Gordon is the daughter of Commissioner Gordon, and she will be behind the mask and cape. I'm very excited. I think Leslie Grace is a fantastic choice to make. I think she's going to do amazing things. Going forward with other projects that she may be a part of, and this one will definitely help her get there. She did fantastic in the Heights, and just seeing what else she can do with a different genre is going to be really exciting to see.
And of course, maybe we don't know for sure, it hasn't been confirmed if it does tie into what Matt Reeves' is the Batman is all about, and also which comes out very, very soon, which is one of the most anticipated movies for 2022 as well. So, Abby, one of the last things, and one of the biggest movies that's being anticipated for the year is Dune, which we got another look at a couple days ago. And when I first saw this, the first trailer was already amazing, but the second one just kind of it just basically solidified itself as one of the most exciting non-Marvel movies of the year, which comes out really soon here, and just it's based on the story here of Dune, which is based on the book. So just what did you take away from this trailer now that we know a little bit more about the story for those that don't know it?
Yes, it is visually spectacular. Just watching the trailer has already gotten me excited just for the scenery and the shots. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of battle. They're following a world that is being under attack, and so the House of Atreides will be helping bring peace to this world and help fight against those who are trying to eliminate it. And it has a huge cast list as well. Lots of well-known names: Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Zendaya, Dave Bautista, Jason Momoa, and Javier Bardem. all in this movie, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And like you said, it's one of the most anticipated movies of this year, and the trailer has proven that. There's going to be a lot of action scenes and a lot of different creatures and CGI that has already been shown in the trailer. So it's going to be a very exciting movie, and I think it's going to live up to, the expectations that are being thrown out.
And one thing with this movie I think does really well is some big cast movies, when you get all those big names, sometimes it doesn't work out chemistry-wise, but it seems just from looking at the footage that we got, it definitely does look like this big cast meshes well together, and hopefully it will definitely deliver box office-wise for the holiday season here. Abby St. John, thank you so much.
Thank you.